November 27th, 2018. This video is called Australian Uranium Mines Are on Fire. Okay, now with this Nuclear Emergency Tracking Center, if you get your subscription, you could set it up. Basically, you could do the all Japan network full. But there's one person in Australia. Now, this is the one that kind of caught my attention, because if you cruise on this one, you got to check out on this data chart. Now, this doesn't mean much right over here, but if you go on to his, he only's been doing it for 2 years. Look over here, they've been getting these spikes. I didn't research this. I researched this one. He's doing CPMs. And if you look, his average CPM is 111. But look at this sucker. This went all the way up to 5,293 CPMs. And I think they either came from the fires or flooding. But either way, it sucks for them. Now, Australia, they've got, I think they are one of the largest producers of uranium on the planet. Now, this is a close-up of this guy. If you do the lows, even their lows are kind of high for CPMs. In the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio here, it's 30 CPMs. But it's probably a lot higher in Australia because they've got uranium mines everywhere. And that's what I want to cover here. So there is the highest. Now, the reason why I bring them up, now here's, they had flash flooding on that day too. So I don't know if a lot of this uranium from the fires dusted it around, and then the flood must have done something. But if you look, he is in this Caloundra, which is way on this side of Australia. So, but check this out. Now, there are 3 operating uranium mines in Australia. This Olympic Dam is, I think, one of the biggest in the world. Here is a map of the uranium maps in Australia. This Olympic Dam is the biggest. And as you can see, here's the other one, Ranger. Now here is a fire map though. Check this out. This is just the fires in Australia in the past 12 hours. Now this is from 0 to 72 hours. And then if you look, this is what's burnt this year. This is where that one uranium mine is up here. That's last year's burnt 2 years ago. So Australia is pretty burnt up. And if you look at their vegetation, there's really not much there to burn. Now this is where the Geiger counter is. Here is the mine right here. This is where they're extracting all this uranium. It's crazy the amount. And look, they got developments right next to it. This is a small one anyways. Let's go to the next one. But here is the fires burning right now with the particulate matter. Now these are the smaller, these are the bigger fires right now that you could see in the darker. This is particulate. But if you could see the bigger particles, the smaller fires are not being picked up, but the debris from them are. And just remember, like, I think here's the biggest uranium mine is over here. Definitely up in here is where the other uranium mine is. This is definitely some radionuclides are being lofted up into the air over here. That is for sure. And then if you look at the chemicals, you can see definitely there's the sulfur that's coming. So you can see that there definitely is, there's not much carbon monoxide. There's definitely carbon dioxide, but there's a lot of sulfur. But anyways, there's a lot of particulate matter. And I think that's what the, now this is another, I forget which one this is. Oh, that's right. This is, I think they call it Jarumba. Oh, this is Ranger. Yeah, this is Ranger Uranium Mine. This is one of them listed there. Now check this out for the fires for this year. It says that there was a fire here all over the place. For this year. No, that's from last year, 2 years. But this year, it's stating that a fire went right through that uranium mine. And as a matter of fact, let's put up. It definitely looks like the fires are out over here. There's a few fires over here within about 3 or 4 days ago. But look at the map is showing that a fire went right through that whole area, which is the Ranger uranium mine. This year. Who knows if that's when the Geiger counter picked it up on May. But look at, that's the map of the fires right now in Australia. It's crazy. Now that was May 15th of 2018 is when it happened. All right, here's another uranium project. This is one you want to look for, is the city of Waluna. Now the uranium project, it's a uranium deposit approximately southwest of Waluna. Okay, the name is taken from a local sheep station, meaning place of death. Isn't that kind of ironic? It's a large undeveloped uranium deposit.
From a little bit of uranium.
This is another sick place. Now, I don't know if this is uranium or copper or whatever the hell it is. If it was uranium, I wouldn't be surprised because I've seen uranium glow green. But this could be, maybe they do copper and it's, I have no idea what the hell this is. But check this out. You got yourself a hole. green pond of something that could be uranium liquid tailings. Who the hell else knows? But check this out, what it's doing. It's leaching right here. And it looks like they're doing it on purpose. See that little valve right there? But this is gross. This is how they're polluting everything. And they're growing produce all around these places. It's nuts. Here's the green. You can see it leached into here. Here's the little rivers of this green stuff. This is probably another valve. I should find out. This looks like this is a crop of some sort, maybe. This is like, I gotta find out what this is. But knowing this, it's probably disgusting. Look at the overspill right here. You could see it coming here, following the path of least resistance. Look at it, just comes right down in here. There's like a little canal here. It's overflowing there. And then you could even see the staining of the soil around it. The vegetation. It must be killing this. Or it's something else is leaching. This is just totally disgusting. But this is around this river right here. Which you know for a fact it's leaching into it. Yeah, because look at this. It's going to probably follow this. The Leachart River. There it is. Wait until those things catch fire. Now they're right here. So I think you get the picture. Australia is burning up, and all that uranium dust from the uranium mines is just going nuts. There are the fires right there within the past 3 days. And there it is, spreading it around. There are 3 operating uranium mines in Australia: Ranger, Olympic Dam, and Beverly. And it's a dead giveaway because I swear, doesn't it have the color of the uranium glow? It looks like an emerald in the ground. This is funny checking out these little... This isn't a good resolution. I think they did that on purpose. But there's the mine right there. There's that little jade gem there. They're probably dumping it, but doesn't that look like that? I bet you if you turn the lights off and put a big black light over there, this place would glow like Fukushima. I was just looking for some more glowing green spots in the ground. Alright, this is Olympic Dam. This one looks like it's the dirtiest site. First of all, I wanted to show you, though, the fires. The black is this year fires, remember? And this is going to be the 0 to 72 hours ago for the fires. So within the last 3 days. But I want to zoom in on this fire right here. The reason why I bring that up is because if you see, they are showing active fires right on the site. And I could see how it could be over here too, because look how dirty this thing is. Look at all this dust and black stuff around here. There it is. So that's the site right here where they're getting this uranium from. This is where this must be a big pit in here. Look at this, they just dump it. I don't know, I don't know, it looks like it's a hole maybe. This is where they dig it up. And they do something with it over here. I mean, look at the pollution and the extent just to make uranium. All these buildings. All these cars. And then they take it when they're done and they throw it away and contaminate and pollute in the process. So there's Olympic Dam on fire, but there's probably still open for business. Because Australia, they don't have any nuclear power plants, but they sure will rape their land to destroy the planet. So I take it they're another one of those monsters. And look at this trail right here. Is this wild? What is this, what they call a chemtrail? Unless it's a plume from one of their fires.